This episode is brought to you by Olive and June.
And I'm a brand new fan of Olive and June because we're going to be talking about their gel polishes, which we're really excited to get. But prior to even this, like 2 weekends ago, Mats and I were out and he treated me to 2 Olive and June polishes that I painted my toes, and they look so good.
I love painting my nails at home. As you know, Olive and June delivers up to 21 days of flawless wear with a high gloss shine that won't chip, lift, or dull. There's no damaging removal thanks to their new peel off base coat and salon speed soak off system. Say goodbye to the drama of gel removal.
Olive and June's new gel mani system includes everything you need for a salon quality manicure in one box, and you can customize it with your choice of 6 gel polishes, which breaks down to less than $2 a manicure. There's a custom 5-finger LED lamp and the iconic poppy for easy painting with your non-dominant hand.
They also have a high-performance cleaner solution, HEMA-free, 15-free, and always cruelty-free and vegan.
I used to be a huge salon manicure kind of girl. Like, I was getting my gel every couple weeks, and I have to say, like, when I stopped doing that, I realized how much more of my life I had back.
Yeah, I have to be honest. I used to think that going to get a manicure and pedicure was relaxing, but I don't know what happened in the last few years, but
it was a sudden shift.
It does not feel relaxing anymore. It just kind of feels like I'm being pushed around and I have to leave. And that is why I switched to doing my nails at home.
I have to say, I think I'm probably the most excited for the peel off base coat, because that has been like the thing that has stopped me prior to this from getting into doing an at-home gel manicure.
Yeah, my nails actually got pretty damaged too because of all the scraping. And I asked him to stop doing that at the nail salon, and they're pretty resistant to that. So I like that I can be at home and, control that myself. I'm also really looking forward to all the shades that they have. They have 60 plus best-selling colors.
I'm so excited. CV red is like that, like perfect orangey red, which is like my favorite shade to wear.
Visit oliveandjune.com/blame me for 20% off your first Olive and June gel mani system.
That's OLIVEAND.com/BLAMEME for 20% off your first Olive and June gel mani system.
Finished training for the day? Time to fight post-workout fatigue with Core Power Protein Shakes. They're packed with 26 grams of high-quality protein to build muscle and electrolytes to help hydrate. The nutrition you need to help your body replenish, rebuild, and repair post-workout so you can power on to the next one. Champion your recovery with Core Power. Visit corepower.com to learn more.
Big news. Sephora is now on Uber Eats. So if you find yourself facing a beauty emergency, like needing a last-minute gift, or you're just out of your favorite mascara, again, don't panic. We got you. Order now and get $10 off on Sephora orders of $50 or more on the Uber Eats app. Order now. Offer ends October 30th. One order per customer. Additional terms apply. See app for availability. Delivery fees may apply.
Welcome to the final episode of Feasting Friday.
The last time you're getting fisted. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Well, you are so close to moving.
I am less than 10 days away. I move on Halloween Day. Today is the 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
As we were talking, I just got confirmation that everything I amended in my lease is good to go. So
yes.
I'm excited. I went and did measurements on Monday, and it really got me excited about moving because I have been very on the fence. I like my house, but I'm only moving down the street, which makes it so much better.
Yeah.
Now I realize how much more space I'll have.
Well, and a whole new layout. Like that is something that is, as someone who you love to switch around your rooms, a new layout in itself is just exciting, point blank.
Yes. The way this is laid out, I won't be able to switch things up.
Hey, well,
But I have so much, like my room is so much bigger. My
that's nice.
all
Well, that's
like
part of
all
the reason
the
why you kept
rooms are so much
switching.
bigger. Yeah. Yep. That's why I kept
Because-
switching.
yeah.
But like I can comfortably get a king size bed in there with room to spare.
Perfect.
Yes.
I love that for you.
The closets are huge. Every room has a walk-in closet.
We got to put a life alert in each closet though, in case you fall in again.
Yeah. But that's the thing. They're so big now. I
Oh, you
won't be
won't fall
falling
in.
in. Yeah.
You'll
It's
just-
not
okay.
like that one was long where I had to reach over. I can just walk in.
Oh, perfect.
Every room has a bathroom. It's going to be great.
Hell,
I don't know
every
why I
room has
need
a-
all those extra bathrooms, but sure.
Wait, 3 bathrooms?
4.
Bitch, you have 4
I
bathrooms?
have 4 bathrooms. 4 full bathrooms.
4 full bathrooms?
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah. So I was going to do,
You need to start growing weed or something.
it's explicitly in the lease. You
Well,
cannot
of
grow
course, it's California. They really have to lay it out there for us.
Yeah. But because there's no true, the living room, dining room situation,
Yeah.
like I hate the new open layouts like that.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I was going to do the living room in one of the bedrooms, but now I'm going to do the dining room just because the area that would be quote unquote the living room is a little bit bigger,
Mhm.
so it won't feel so claustrophobic. But I'm going to turn, because it's right off the kitchen, so it'll be the dining room. I'm going to turn that closet into a walk-in pantry.
Oh, I love that idea.
Yes. Like that
Wait, and
just
then turn
made
the
me so
bathroom into a giant freezer or a fridge. That, like, it's doing like in Vegas when you don't have a fridge and you just fill the bathtub with ice and you're
Oh
like,
my
I guess we'll put the
gosh.
stuff in here. Wow. I'm so excited.
Me too. I also get like a long driveway just for me.
Perfect. I can just
Yeah.
pull up right behind you.
Pull right in.
I wonder how your neighbors are going to be.
The unit next to mine is empty, but I met one of the people that live in the front unit when I went to look at it, and he seemed really nice. He was a little bit older than me, had a child with him. Not sure if it was a grandchild or his child. It's California. Timelines are off. But yeah, he seemed really nice, and he was like, "Good luck." So thank
Oh.
you.
Nice. I love it. And you don't have to like give up your like regular routine local places because you're staying incredibly
Exactly.
local.
Exactly. So good. So
I need to figure out who's going to move into the house that I wanted you to move into down on our street.
sorry.
Yeah.
Next time. Next move, I will be buying.
Perfect. Well, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm meeting more of our neighbors. They're all very nice, except for one that I've crafted a whole thing about how I think she's a problem. Am I even sure she's the one who's doing any of this? No. Am I even sure that she's the one at fault? No.
But if we're going to use deductive reasoning,
Yeah.
she's the new variable,
Uh-huh.
correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And she seems a little, finger happy to dial the police for things that I'm like, babe, open the windows, talk to your neighbors. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a threshold in which we're like, okay, like I just think it's crazy. And maybe this is just like how LA is and like just neighborhoods and specifically like where we are. But like I cannot imagine just like straight up calling the police before I have talked to at least 4 neighbors and like we have convened to be like, okay, let's do this. Like there is a thought process. It's like, okay, like we tried this, and this, and it's like a very last option. And it's only because it's like, we need an ambulance or something.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
just like,
when that person was squatting in my old place in the garage, I talked to all my neighbors first before we made a decision.
yeah.
Because I don't know their situation. Like, they were being a nuisance, but like, I don't want people to be out on the street. So had a group decision. But, once they tried to burn the place down, that was time to move on,
Yeah. And you said, okay, out of my hands. Out of my hand. Like, it's just so wild to me. But I did see one cop that I think was the one who said when we had the other altercation where someone was called a slur and he said, are you sure that he didn't mean it like homie? And so I turned to him and I said, pointed to two officers there. I said, is that what you guys call each other? And I'm pretty sure it was that officer who was there because he made eye contact with me and then sped down my street about 95 miles an hour. And I wanted to be like, my guy, you're like making eye contact with me while driving that fast. Not even looking. Like, you're going to hit somebody.
No, weirdo.
Yeah. But also that person has now called 911 3 times.
Okay, it's time for...
I'm prowling the street trying to find this person to pull my white woman, to befriend her, and then to be like, hey, never fucking do that again. Here's my phone number. What's your problem?
Mm-hmm.
What are you fucking doing?
Are you a forward thinker? Then you need an HR and finance platform that thinks like you do. Workday is the AI platform that helps propel your organization, your workforce, and your industry into the future. Workday, moving business forever forward.
Hey, this is Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast, here to tell you that Michelob Ultra, the official beer partner of the NBA, is bringing NBA fans closer than ever this season with chances to win great prizes, including courtside tickets. Enter now at michelobultra.com/courtside. Michelob Ultra courtside 25 to 26. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21 plus. Begins on October 1st, 2025 and ends on June 30th, 2026. Multiple entry periods. See official rules at michelobultra.com/courtside for free entry deadlines, prizes, and details.
All right, listen up, nacho chips. Quiet down, crispy potatoes. This is the moment Velveeta's been preparing you for, and you're not about to crack under pressure. Today's the day to go all in on the drip. Velveeta's Heat and Eat Queso is the MVP of any game day spread, so stick by them, and you'll be golden. Now get out there and make delicious history. No tailgate party is complete without Velveeta.
Speaking of things on TikTok, have you seen that woman who was like complaining about how her husband doesn't work and he hasn't worked for the last 8 years?
Yes.
Do you see it?
Oh my gosh.
Did you see the update?
I saw the video of the man that was making a video about it. I didn't see the original video.
So I saw her original video and I was like, something's not adding up here. Mostly because like 90% of the content on her page is like talking about like GLP-1s and like injecting and like it's big like, and I don't mean this in like in a bad way whatsoever, but like the specific kind of like nurse practitioner content creators who are just doing like a lot of like this kind of thing and then being like, get on Ozempic. And it's just like, this feels a little odd to be like giving out medical advice with like a little hand gesture kind of a thing. And so I was like a little suspect of just her posts in general. And she was being like so vague. And at first when she's describing it, I'm like, it sounds like your husband's a stay-at-home dad. Like, God forbid, like, did you not have and also I'm like, did you not have a conversation about it? Basically, this woman was like getting online talking about how like she doesn't know what to do because her husband hasn't worked for the last 8 years and she like really wants him to get a job and she's like so resentful of him. And like, you know, she like mentions kids. And then the next video, so people were like, okay, so is he like a stay-at-home dad? Like, does he do the primary like childcare?
Right.
And when she like starts talking about that, it doesn't seem like he does the entirety of the like, because people ask if he cleans and she's like, he like picks stuff up, but like, can men even really like clean? And I was like, okay,
yes, they can.
They can. Yours does not, but like, so okay, yeah, this to me definitely sounds like someone who, you know, maybe is not pulling their weight on an agreed upon circumstance. Because I have to assume if you've not worked for 8 years, there was an agreed upon circumstance that for the first X amount of years, this person is home with your kids before they go to school. So I'm like, I have to assume you had a conversation. And then someone in the comments is being like, someone else in the comments is being like, okay, well, I saw that she commented somewhere else, basically implying that like he lost his job because he had like a disability and like had went through like this mental health issue and stuff. So like it sounds like her husband like is disabled and is not able to hold the job that he had prior and like has not gone back out into the workforce. And then I was like, my God, like, wow,
Why would she make that post?
Yes, like this
issue?
Is feeling so cruel and like she just is being like so weirdly vague, like so weirdly vague. Well, if you're trying to find her account now, it is gone.
It's gone.
It is gone because someone did in fact find out that the mental health crisis and disability that he has is pedophilia. And that's why
Not
he's fired.
just, like assault on top of the pedophilia.
You're right. In my mind, pedophilia was an active, like that was, like this not to rank it, but like this isn't just he's in possession of photos. He's abusing got 2 hands people. I think it was well over 10, like children. And he's a teacher. And so that was the reason why.
Under the age of 16.
Yep. And so that's why he was actually let go. And that's why he went through a tough time. And the disability in question seemingly is pedophilia and sexual assault.
Yep. And people are like, maybe that's not him because she didn't have her last name on her account. But then they went to her website and they have the same name. Also, the shirt that he had on in the picture matches a school in the area that they're from. So it's 100% him.
Yep. So I just hope she knows that she could have actually just divorced him. Like,
it seems like she doesn't want to.
No.
8 years later, you want to be with that man.
That's the part I'm so confused about because, like, you have now brought to light to so many more people than just like your community and like where this happened about the crime that your husband committed. So to me, I'm like, okay, that's like you want to divorce and you want to burn the whole place down. But I'm like, but you don't want to. And now you're deleting your account. I'm like, how did you think this wasn't going to come out? Like, what was the point? Like, think about like being like one of those kids or being one of the parents of the kids or even just like knowing the situation and having her fucking video come across your For You page and being like, okay, yeah, I have some choice words for your husband too, but like lazy isn't necessarily the one I would put at the top. Like,
no.
I have some nasty things to say about him too, but like, what? And she was like making content with him.
Fucking weird.
She's
weird too.
Yeah, I find it weird in general when people get online and like, unless, sure, am I making caveats? Yes. Unless like you come from like a very like fundamentalist, like really religious, like high control environment. And you're like, I don't know if this is normal. And like, I have been isolated, like I'm trying to figure this out. But like when people just like come online to be like, my husband and my sister got together and they decided to like feed me dog food. And then the next video is being like, you guys, he's so cool. He's so nice. Like, don't be mean to him. And I'm like, okay. I can't stand that.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that we're complaining about your husband and then afterwards tell me I complained a little too hard. I thought that's what we were doing. I'm here for that. You didn't have to bring it online. Like the same girl who was like, she's like, my husband says I call him too much at work and I hate agreeing with a man. So my husband says I call him too much at work. So instead I'm going to record a video every time I want to call him. First one, 8 a.m. She's like, I'm resisting the urge.
Got there. Like,
I'm like, he might even still be in the fucking car. She was like, I'm resisting the urge to call him to tell him that. Turns out, I realized I actually don't like roast chicken. She wanted to call him because she stubbed her toe. Or like she hurt her foot. Something happened. And I was like, she wanted to call him because she saw someone making out.
Oh, get a hobby.
I was like, she also
Watch
works.
a TV show.
She has a job. As far as I can tell. I know.
Well, obviously, her job isn't keeping her that busy.
Well, from what I can tell from her profile, she's a nanny. And I actually think you might need to work with some adults. I think you might need to have adults.
Maybe make a note app and just share it with him.
But also, like, talk to your Instagram story. Like, be an influencer. Yeah. Like, I understand the need for, like, social interaction.
Because now because you've told us that you did that to him. And now you're making content about doing that. So, therefore, just make the content.
Just do that. And you know what her follow-up was? She was like, well, you guys got so mad. Like, that was like a joke. Like, I was just like being funny. And they're like, what part was a joke? Are you saying that like he never actually said that? Are you saying that like you don't actually call him? And she was like, I'm saying like I'm being funny. And I'm like, no. Objectively, it was funny. I'm not laughing with you. But like, I was waiting for her to be like, it was satire.
In a like better, nicer story, kinder story. A man who... You reminded me because you were talking about cleaning, who cleans people's homes.
I reposted that too.
Cleans people's homes. He was talking to one of the people that he works for, and talking about how he was saving money to get his child into a private school. Turns out that she's the headmaster of the school. I don't know if it was
she's the director.
It sounded like a woman.
Yeah, it did. I think you said she.
Okay. She's the director of the school. And so, a couple weeks go by. I'm sure she was just figuring things out to get things in order. She's like, I know that you said that your wife works at the home. Would she be interested in this position at the school, and then your kid can get childcare for free.
And
See, that's a good dad.
And I was reading the comments, and someone was saying that their parent was doing housekeeping in Silicon Valley for like years, and specifically for one family. And when this girl applied to college, the family was like, "We'll cover wherever she wants to go," and they paid for her to go to college.
Incredible.
And I'm like, that's what you do when you have like stupid fuck you money. Like that's like you have the ability to like use that. And I just like I love that. That was like a very sweet and heartwarming one. That was like one of my favorites.
Me too.
That, watching La Roche at the Victoria's Secret fashion show. What else?
I miss that. I miss most La Roche content.
Oh, I'm so up to date. I was there when La Roche was eating salmon. I was there when
I saw those. I saw that.
La Roche wore a backwards shirt.
Yeah, I saw that too. So maybe I'm not missing that much.
But it literally, I was like, as someone who's been to the Victoria's Secret fashion show, I'm like, sit me in that section. Because everyone's like, I wonder if the whole fashion show is like this fun. It's not. Like, they were out of their seats. They were dancing. It was him. Who else was there? There was an influencer who was like in the corner sitting down. But it was like, there was like 4 people. And it was, I think, a Missy Elliott song that was on. Missy
Elliott is timeless. I want to say, like, her music still sounds current today.
Did you see that she was awarded, I don't know who did it, but it was like the best pop song, or the best, not pop, best songs made in the...
I saw that.
Best songs of the decade, and she was number 1. Why did I type in La Roche?
It wasn't decade. It was longer than that. Because she hasn't really lit out anything in the last decade, has she?
Oh, you're right.
I mean, she has.
No, but
she
100% has. That's not what I meant.
Yes. 21st century, maybe?
Yes. Because in my head, I was like, it's not an eon, because, like, that's way too long. Okay, yeah, but it was, who was it? Oh, Jodie Turner-Smith, La Roche, and Jeremy Pope. And this is them at the...
Oh, I did see this on Jodie's.
Yeah.
But I think I was just looking at Jodie. I wasn't paying attention to anybody else. Yes, I did see this.
Oh my God, it'd be so fun.
Incredible.
That's the section I want to be in.
So I guess I am up to date.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
No one should have to choose between their own safety and their pets. But nearly half of domestic abuse survivors delay leaving because they can't bring their pets with them. Purina is helping to create more pet-friendly domestic violence shelters through the Purple Leash Project, so survivors and their pets can escape and heal together. Visit Purina.com/purple to learn more.
This episode is brought to you by Nature's Bounty. Nature's Bounty believes your body is brilliant, naturally designed to thrive, inside and out. For those always looking for new ways to support your health from head to heels, Nature's Bounty has a range of over 400 vitamins and supplements born from 50 years of trust and care. Nature's Bounty. It's in your nature. Visit naturesbounty.com to learn more.
I was also going to ask you, did you see June Squibb was asked about her favorite movie of the year?
I bookmarked it to come back to it because I was doing something. I was probably editing or reviewing an edit. And a lot of times when I'm reviewing edits, I just scroll mindlessly through TikTok and watch things, but don't listen to it. So
and I save a bunch and then I do the same thing. And then Mott's will be like, what are you watching? And I go, I don't know, something I saved. I don't know why I did that. Yeah. But she gushes about her favorite film of the year, which is Sinners. And then someone was like, what about your movie? She goes, oh yeah, go see my movie. But I love that film. And then talks about how, and I'm curious if what movie she's referring to, but she talked about how like they were in the same city all filming together. And she was like, I'm pretty sure it was the first project Ryan did with Michael. And like I was working on something the same city at the same time. And like, they're just like, what lovely young men, what amazing young men. I love that film. And she was just obsessed. And I was like, oh, and Moss was like, who is this? And I was like, some old white lady that's in some of Melissa's old white lady movies.
You need to watch Thelma, though, because it is a heist movie.
Let me add to the list.
Mm-hmm.
Letterboxd. Okay.
But she's been working forever.
Yeah, she has.
And had a little renaissance, I feel like, with Thelma itself.
My God, she's in... Does she do voices?
Yeah, she does everything.
She plays Nostalgia in Inside Out. Wow. Yeah, Toy Story, Wreck-It Ralph, Soul, Palm Springs. Oh, she was in Table 19. I never saw that, but I was going to.
I think I put it on a list too, but I never did it.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that I was like, I should watch this. And then I didn't. Oh yeah, she is in a lot. She's in a movie called Shark Swim. Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to diving into this. Oh, Tyreek Withers is in this. My God, that man working.
He actually, like, one of the if not the first thing that he was in, Samantha. They were in it together.
Oh, really? Oh, he's in a new Colleen Hoover one. He's been all over my For You page.
Mm-hmm. You should watch the episode of Atlanta that he's in. It's great.
I've watched it in about I think I probably watched at least 60% of it in clips on its own, and then I got lost.
You gotta watch the whole thing.
I do.
Because that's one of those standalone ones that doesn't connect to anything. A lot of the episodes don't connect to anything.
Well, I think that's why I watched so many of them in clips, and I'm like enjoying them. But like, no, I need to watch the actual.
You need to watch the whole thing.
Did you watch Sabrina on SNL?
I've watched clips.
Did you watch The Snack Boys?
Yes.
I am so I saw it before. Like, I didn't see it on TikTok. Like, we just like watched it on Saturday night. Like, it was not live, but it was like just uploaded the clip to YouTube. And so we're watching it, and like halfway through, we're like, oh my God, this is so like, what is this? Is like so boring. Specific. This is so stupid. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, we're going to invite someone, like, you've seen all of our TikTok, President Trump. And it was like, oh, this whole setup was for it to be like, what the fuck is going on this stupid brain rot shit? And then I was like, oh, bring in the captain of brain rot himself to do it. And then we found out that it's a real goddamn fucking podcast.
Real kids that do it. It was almost word for word the same thing until they brought Trump in.
Yeah, no, the other guests they've had are David Dobrik and Lil Yachty, and Lil Yachty's face the entire time when he's on it, he's looking at them like, what?
Why am I here?
And then he was the top comment on SNL on TikTok when I saw it later, being like, love it. I was like, wow, this really hit specific for you. And even the Sabrina one where she's like wearing the pigtails, that's a real like 16-year-old.
Yes. So I'm like, who on the SNL team is just watching these children?
Like, incredibly niche. Well, I mean, that's the whole thing with like the Domingo sketch. They're like, oh yeah, it was like based off of like this one that we saw these girls singing Hamilton. And someone was like, oh yeah, this viral one. And they're like, no. And it was one that had like not very many views at all. And those people found out later that it was like, yeah, they were inspired to do the Domingo sketch because of you. And she was like, what?
Also, people are always commenting like, SNL, there's no originality, blah, blah, blah. The basis of SNL is to make commentary on real life things. They have always done that from the very beginning of time.
You want to talk about satire and parody?
Now's the time. And parody.
Now's the fucking time. Oh my God. And it's just like their ones were like they were impersonating like Jimmy Carr. Like they're like it's been going on forever. That's why impressions are such like a huge part of the audition process. But I have probably rewatched that like Trump one, and like the amount of times that I just like turn to Moz and I go, chat, do you think I'm getting into heaven? And the use of Unk. Yeah. Killing me. White people discovering Unk in the year 2025.
Oh so many
Melissa,
things.
I thought that I was mishearing it because I said there's actually no way that this is you're treating of all of the terms to treat as something brand new. I'm like,
and also misusing it.
So poorly misusing it. And I was like, I had to look up. I was like, what are they actually saying? And I was like, okay, that is what they're saying. They are so confused.
They're so confused. I'm like, literally me, and before people started, this would have been 2 years ago, before people were now using it in the way. Like, I just think of the ways that I've used it. as a way to scare off old men that are hitting on me. Like, me and Avia were getting snacks before going to the beach, and this old man was following me around 7-Eleven, hitting on me. And I said, Unc, it was so nice to meet you. When you use that, that's the automatic repeller for them to leave you alone because they don't want to be seen as your uncle. And this has been a term that has been used forever.
Yeah.
In the Black community. Why? Find shite? It's shit. It's just spelt like that so that it doesn't get blipped on the internet.
Yeah.
I could go on and on.
No, it's always bad, but I have to say the Unc one, like I couldn't wrap my head around the fact that I saw it before the SNL one. Like I started seeing people and I was like,
been saying
it must be like an autocorrection issue in the captions. And like I was like, because this can't be it, because that is you're using it incorrectly. And like and also to me, I was like, this is not like you've heard people say Unc before. There's no shot you have not heard other people say Unc before in the correct way. And now you're treating it like brand new slang with a brand new meaning. I was like, no. But him being like, is this Unc? Yeah. Seems like on the fucking episode, I was like, I could not stop laughing because I see the LeBron hairline. Dead. Fucking dead. Dead. So fucking funny. It's such a good, probably my favorite sketch that's happened in a while.
I haven't watched any of it recently. I'm so behind.
Ariana's were really good.
Yeah, that I watched that whole episode. That episode was just a solid episode.
Sabrina's song she did with Bowen about grinding, hilarious. That was like actually quite good.
It took me back.
It does make me feel bad for Tate McRae. Not really, because she did a song with Morgan Wallen, but I'm like, unfortunately, this is. I do find this.
They were making fun of her.
Well, they were using her song as the parody, and I was like, unfortunately, this song is the grinding song is actually better, which is embarrassing. It's still not to the level of SZA's cuffing season, where I spent months being like, what is that SZA song? Before I realized that it was the fucking parody.
So many people, I thought people were joking because that was an episode I watched live. And so many people in the comments, because Kiki was the host.
That was when she revealed her pregnancy.
Yes. And so many people in the comments were like, I thought people were joking. They're like, I can't find this online. I can't find this on Spotify. They should have released it. I think it would have done numbers.
Oh my God. You would have been climbing the Christmas charts.
You know what they should do? In the part 2 of One of Them Days that's coming out.
Yes.
They should put it in there and make it very meta.
Wait, they should set it to Christmas during Christmas time. And that's like the song that opens it.
Yeah.
And we just see snowing at the Grove. And where it says she's doing an art installation at like the Christmas tree of like Santa's hut, the gingerbread. What was Kiki's job in that?
She's working at
that corporate place.
The corporate of
Century City.
Nope, except that they weren't in Century Center. They were in Playa.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, yeah, Playa.
They're at the Norms.
So
she's working at corporate at Norms.
And maybe they'd have some sort of
tie-in. They could cater it.
Yeah.
Something.
Activation. Something at the Grove. No cameo for Rick Caruso, though.
No.
None. I want to see, like, imagine the hijinks and they, like, get on the trolley to escape. Issa, I have so many ideas. Call me, please. I do really want, like, a Christmas movie set at the Grove because, like, there is something so funny about, like, how into Christmas we get for a place that, like, does not snow.
Yeah.
We do fake snow. Like, it's just,
I haven't been around during Christmas season. I believe later. I feel like because I did ride the trolley one time. It's usually not even on.
No.
I did ride it one time with Catherine and her little boy. But was it during the Christmas season? I don't know. It's hot year round, so I can't even place it.
Yeah, there's truly no way to know. And the best part is because it never actually snows or gets cold here. Thanksgiving we already have Christmas is up the day after Thanksgiving. They you think about how they fly in the tree from like for Rockefeller Center. They do that for us too. Like they have a giant crane where they bring in a big old tree. They had what was it, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys performing? Like it's like a whole thing, and they do a Christmas tree lighting ceremony. It wrecks the traffic that's already so bad in that area.
It was November. I love that on our phones we can just type in a location and it'll pop it up. So it was November 13th. So the Christmas
it was already up.
I
promise you, it was probably already up.
Okay. Yeah, we're on the trolley. Let's see. No. Nope, there's no Christmas decorations up.
Oh, maybe they started the trolley for the holiday season.
Maybe. There's no decorations up.
Oh, no. You're right.
Well,
someone made a Christmas heist movie, which I was so upset about because I wanted to do that. But don't worry, different concepts.
Great. I also have my heist movie that I have
Melissa,
been thinking about for a while.
You
and
have to
I'm
do
like,
it.
I have to do it.
Mott's brought it up again. He was like, is she working on that? I was like, she has to. He's like, whatever she needs, tell her we will help her with whatever because it's the best idea I've heard. I was like, no, it is so good. You gotta do it.
I have to do it.
How do you top your love for your cat? With a cascade of decadent savory gravy over a mouth-watering mousse pate. Fancy Feast Gems. 2 gourmet pâtés in one convenient pack. Simply peel and plate to reveal a pyramid shape that makes eating delightful and pamper her with an experience as extraordinary as she is. Turn the everyday into the extraordinary with Fancy Feast Gems.
Wish you could become a morning person? You know the type, up before the sun, early morning runs, first one to the office with donuts and a smile. How do they do it? Easy. With the new Galaxy Watch 8, sleep tracking and personalized insights from Samsung Health help you improve so you can wake up to a whole new you. One who, dare I say it, skips the snooze? It's possible. Train your sleep with Galaxy Watch 8. Learn more at Samsung.com. Requires compatible Samsung Galaxy phone, Samsung Health app, and Samsung account.
The family that vacations together stays together. At least, that was the plan. Except now, the dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for the stay.
Did you see the rumors that like they think that this has been so far in the planning for so long because they recently like all of Paris had like a town hall meeting, something about like the old historic buildings and like security of it, and like if they were going to be able to like pass like some bill or something so they could double reinforce these windows, and that would go against the historic preservation, but it would increase safety. And like an alarming amount of, I don't know if it was like a decider vote or like it was whatever, but it was like people who voted no, which felt like very odd that they were like, they think that was a part of it. Like, because they would have never been able to do this if this had passed, but they would have had to do all of this planning ahead of time. Yeah. So like they would have had to know for sure that it wasn't going to pass because they had someone in on the inside.
Yeah, that's smart. I also, I love the idea of it only took them 4 minutes to get in and out.
7.
But like once they got inside,
yes,
it was only 4 minutes. So I love the idea of them, because I looked this up just to see if it would work, of them putting on Ape Shit by the Carters, Beyonce, and Jay-Z. It was filmed in the Louvre. If you didn't know, great video. They put it on. They're like, by the time the song is over, you have to be out of here.
By the way, if someone was going to get me to commit a crime, that would help me actually so much. That would help me so much with timing, to being like, you have this one song to be done. By the time you get to the bridge, I need you to be here.
Yeah.
Helpful? That's actually incredibly helpful for me. Mm-hmm. Wow. I thought you were going to say they've only got 4 minutes to save the world. I was like, well, that also could work.
That would work too.
They like escaped on scooters. Like,
I want to know where they got the fucking truck from. Like,
yeah, the fucking crane.
Yeah, like they don't have on record somebody renting this crane. They don't have on like who did they steal it from? That's I'm questioning a lot of things with how the authorities are moving
Well,
with this.
I'm questioning a lot of things because something that I am so good at knowing when and when not to mind my business. And it just feels like that was a lapse in everybody involved.
Yes.
Because I'm just like, okay, there are some times where I go, minding my business, not my problem, not looking over there, whatever. And then there are other times where I'm like, okay, this is actually the time where I am minding your business.
Yes.
Why are you not minding their business?
I think because they were so focused on getting people out, they weren't focused on the actual thievery.
I want to know who filmed it.
Uh-huh.
And like
it looked like the filming that I saw, it looked like the old touch Apple, like was it a record like
an iPod Touch?
Yeah, the iPod Touch is like, was it somebody that, they have the tours from museums? What was happening? Because I don't understand why they were recording it from another phone. Like the video that we see is a recording from another phone recording that video.
Well, and I'm like, they were like, it could have been like security because they threatened them with like, I don't know, the thing that they use to break the glass, which in my mind looks like the tools that the evil mole people use in was that Superman? Was it a mole villain or is that in Spider-Man? So yeah, that vibe. But the ones where it's like they just like their noses become the drills and then they drill. So that in my mind, that is the tools that they use. I'm not saying these people shapeshifted, but I think they had those kinds of tools.
I was thinking same thing, but not those people. I was thinking Catwoman because she uses her nails.
Yeah. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yours is more glamorous. Mine is like, boom. But like, and they were threatened with those tools. And I was like, okay, here's the thing. Like, I will be real. You don't even have to. This is why I would be such a fucking bad retail employee. Like, you don't have to threaten me with anything. If you're going to like steal something, like they do not pay me enough to try and stop you whatsoever.
I don't work in theft.
No, that's when I stop minding my business.
That's not my job.
That's the part I'm confused about. Because as soon as if I'm working security there and someone's trying to rob it, now's the time that I am in fact minding my business. But then you're going to film and I go, so you're minding your business, but also theirs. What are we doing? The Louvre is so fucking
massive.
big.
Yeah. It
so
used to be
big.
a palace back in the day. It's
overwhelmingly large. And so the fact that they knew exactly where to go and they specifically took things that are like from the origin of France, I was like, loving that. And they dropped the only like really fucking ugly one.
Yep.
The ugliest crown I've seen.
Yeah. If I have the energy for Halloween, I'm just going to put on all black and a mask and then put on some of the fake costume jewelry I have and say that I'm a robber.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that. I love a heist. I've said this before, like I'm such a huge fan of a heist and we've already talked about it on the podcast, but if anyone is interested in more heists, look into the LA Easter Sunday heist. They still have 0 leads, which means to me that was women. And the amount of people who are like, they're breaking down this, they're going to like melt down the gold and they're going to sell all of the jewels like from everything they stole from the Louvre. And I was like, there's no way. They're not as valuable when you like remove them from the piece. So I think someone said that I saw on TikTok, someone's like, I think that it was just like some princess from like some fucking country who like hired. And now they're thinking the Pink Panthers did it. Which, by the way, the fact that that's not just a Steve Martin movie, I'm like,
excuse me, it existed way before Steve Martin as a cartoon.
Yeah, but you remember the cartoon is also featured in the Steve Martin movie, so it does confuse the timeline.
But I would watch that religiously. That and Inspector Gadget.
Oh, I remember Inspector Gadget.
They came on right after another.
I also remember Inspector Gadget being a person, though.
Mm-hmm. They did remake. I forgot who was in that movie.
In my mind, it's either Monk, Mr. Bean, or Steve Carell.
I feel like it's Steve Carell. But I was trying to think of who the little girl was because she's the real star. It's called Inspector Gadget, but Penny's the one that really runs the show. And it was voiced by Cree Summers when she was little. I think that's actually how she got her start. Was that the voice of Susie?
Oh my God. You're kidding. Is that why I recognize her voice?
Yeah.
On Abbott?
I believe that was her first like thing that she was.
She's also in, like, she's in other things that I've seen, but I remember being like, I don't recognize her face, but God, I recognize her voice.
Yeah, I mean, I recognize her from, of course, that, but also A Different World, where she played Freddie. And then she's also on Abbott, too. She's a librarian on Abbott.
No, I know. But as soon as she was on Abbott, I was like, I don't recognize her face, but like she sounds so familiar, like her voice. But now knowing that she's been in so many animated things, I have heard her voice.
It was Matthew Broderick and Michelle Trachtenberg, which
vibe.
Also makes sense. Okay.
Wow, she might have the longest IMDb I've ever seen.
Yeah, because she's in so many, on top of being screen first, she does so many voice roles.
Inspector Gadget, I scrolled all the way down. That's her first project.
That's her first one. I thought I remember she was on an episode of one of the podcasts I produced. I think it was Candace and Kayla's podcast. And she was talking about her, all her background and stuff. And she's never not been a part of my life.
Yeah. No, she works so much.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see her Architectural Digest home tour. She has very good personal style too. I wonder what her house looks like.
Does she have one? She's done a home tour. She's done a home tour. I've seen it. It might have just been on her Instagram, but she has shown her home.
Okay, because I was gonna say she has great personal style. She's been working for a while. She's got some money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I've seen it. I have seen it. She did one of those, that guy who's like, hey, how much do you pay for rent?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us for our final episode of Fisting Friday. It's been spectacular. Don't worry. We're still going to talk fun things and pop culture and stuff on Don't Blame Me. We'll still be talking about movies and TV, but specifically we're going to be doing that on Mondays for But Am I Watching? This Monday coming up, we've got Practical Magic. You excited?
I was wrong about the day that we have tickets to go see it, but I guess I'll just see it twice.
You're going to see it tonight
Mm-hmm.
or in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
But we're so excited about new things, new transitions. Make sure you're subscribed to the podcast feed for But Am I Watching? It's different from the Don't Blame Me feed. There'll be a link in the show notes. And I think that's it.
Yep.
Farewell.
Farewell.
We will never fist you again. Hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, well, it lasted.
Bye-bye.
This is a Sister Sign production hosted by me, Megan Rinks.
And me, Melissa D. Montz, plus Diamond Imprint Productions.
From the darkest corners of our imagination comes a game show that's more ridiculous than terrifying. Welcome to Tickled to Death, the horror comedy game show where nothing is sacred, everything's a little unhinged, and the only thing more cursed than the questions are the jokes. I'm Roz Hernandez, your fearless host, and each week I'll be leading a brave group of guests through twisted horror trivia, improv games, and enough sarcastic banter to make you question all your life's choices. So come for the screams, stay for the snark. Listen to Tickled to Death wherever you get your podcasts, and hit follow unless you want the show to follow you. In the meantime, don't get tickled to death.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, Tom.
Okay, so you want to tell him, or you want me to tell him?
No. I got this. I want people out there.
Yeah.
People, lean in. Get close. Listen, here's the deal.
We got big news.
We got monumental news. We got snacktacular news.
Yeah, after a brief hiatus, my good friend Michael Ian Black and I are coming back.
My good friend Tom Cavanaugh and I are coming back to do what we do best.
What we were put on this earth to do.
To pick a snack.
To eat a snack.
And to rate a snack.
Scientifically.
Emotionally.
Spiritually.
Mates is back.
Mike and Tom Eat Snacks is back.
A podcast for anyone with a mouth.
With a mouth. Available wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome and enter if you dare. Hi, I'm Hallie Keeper.
And I'm Allison Libby. And together, we're the hosts of Ruined, a scary movie podcast where Hallie tells me the grisly details of a haunting new horror film each week.
Whether you're a terror hound like me or a scaredy cat like Allison, we've got so many thrills, chills, and obviously kills to share with you in every episode.
It's the podcast that'll have you saying, that was so funny. I should not have listened to it at night with all the lights off.
From the greats like The Exorcist and Poltergeist to modern classics such as Hereditary and Get Out to the freakiest new releases like A Quiet Place and Terrifier, we ruin them all and we'll leave you howling, mostly from laughter, sometimes because you're turning into a werewolf.
Ooh. Listen along as I try and guess the movie's twist, predict who will survive, and answer the hardest question of all. What would you do?
So please listen to new episodes of Ruined every Tuesday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
And whatever you do, we're begging you, please
keep it spooky.